Safi, we see those people in Moscow because they want to talk to Bashar al-Assad's government. You are diametrically opposed to the tack they're taking, correct?
Well, I mean, they are there to try to persuade the Russians, to pressure the Syrian government to stop killing. We wish them the best. No, we are not, you know, the problem with the relationship with the NCC is that there has not been an agreement to join a force together under one umbrella. But that's beside what they are doing there. Of course, we have been open to negotiation or to discussion with the Russians, but the Russians seem to be quite committed to the Assad government, and they are betting on them against the wishes of the Syrian people.
What about this line that I just read out? The Syrian government says it can't guarantee the safety of the monitors unless, effectively, Syrian forces provide protection.
Blackmailing. Actually, that has been the way of the Assad regime. They want to repeat the same scenario they did with the Arab observers. They want to control their movement. They want to decide who can join, and that's unacceptable. And I hope the international community would do something about it.
Well, we should remember that when it came to that draft resolution at the United Nations Security Council the other night, the original version had this unimpeded access to anywhere they wanted to go, and that was taken out at the request of the Russians, and it simply said we shall ask for unimpeded access.
And the Russians definitely are providing the cover under which the Assad regime is committing these atrocities and massacres. And you know, we hope that they are moving gradually toward a position where they can support a true effort to stop the killing. I don't think with this particular resolution, without some teeth into the resolution, maybe under item 7, clause 7 of the United Nations, we feel that the Assad regime will continue to play the same game.
We see pictures, we were showing them a short while ago, of explosions in Homs. We hear rifle fire. And the Syrian regime says it's responding to acts of aggression from members of the Free Syrian Army or other people who have weapons. And of course, those people say we're simply responding to what the Syrian regime is doing. I mean, how would it be possible for both sides in these circumstances to stop firing?
To be honest with you, I have never seen a government that use tanks and rockets and artilleries to deal with armed gangs. I mean, can you imagine, you know, the British government sending, you know, their tanks and bombarding London to deal with armed gangs? So that's unacceptable. I mean, the only time we see something like that is when we have a foreign invasion and then maybe a foreign army doesn't want to really have casualties. But this is unacceptable by any government to bombard cities with civilians, with citizens, just under the pretense that these are armed gangs. And we believe this is the whole thing is a scam, is an attempt really to suppress the opposition and the demand for democracy.
Just a quick yes or no. Do you think there's any chance of success from the monitors, even when there are 200 or 300 of them? Do keep it brief, please.
Well, I think probably the only thing at this point we believe will end the thing is to change the game, is to inject some sort of threat of attacks or to change the balance of power on the ground. Other than that, it seems that the Assad government is intent on continuing with the military solution.
Thank you, Louay Safi. Thank you very much for coming in from the Syrian National Council. Now to